Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the president of Concord University, Dr. Kendra Bogus.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Robinette, for your service as Grand Marshal and your work as chairperson and professor in the Department of Business, along with so many other roles for which you are responsible. I want to thank Dr. Kelly Hudson and Dr. David Ball, the Concords, and the CU Band for the beautiful work and the beautiful music you provided as we walked into the gymnasium today. Thank you all very much. Thank you to our faculty who have dedicated their careers to the education of future professionals. I am grateful for the knowledge and leadership you provide to our students, and I'm especially grateful that you continue to excel during the very difficult years of the pandemic. I also want to offer special thanks to our staff members who have guided and supported our graduates throughout the years at Concord, including working together to make this commencement possible. At this time, will all the faculty and the staff please stand so we can recognize you. Even if you can't stand, we know you're there, Nancy. Thank you all. We have members of Concord's Board of Governors with us this morning. Dr. Brad Lane, he's the chairman of our board. Miss Amy Pitzer, Sam, and Miss Bailey Meadows, who I missed earlier today. Would you all please stand and be recognized? Sam Baker, I'm sorry. Yeah. And from our legislature, we have Delegate Chris Toney. Thank you so much. I also want to extend my thanks to the parents, the families, and friends of our graduates. The accomplishments of these graduates is due in large part to your support and encouragement. Graduates, please make time today to thank those who helped you on this journey. Finally, I extend a thank you to the members of the graduating class of 2022. It's an honor for me to be here to welcome you to our commencement ceremony. Each of you in attendance here or viewing this ceremony today online are essential members of the Concord University family. We appreciate you. We will always value and need your participation here, and we are forever grateful for the many contributions you've made to the university. At this time, I want to recognize that there are some members of our family who unfortunately passed this year, and I ask that you join me in a moment of silence as we remember them on this special day. Thank you. Graduates, this year you've just completed has shown you that you have the ability to overcome challenges and adversity. I'm not certain you've thought about it that way, but you've learned that when you can't control what's happening, you can challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what's happening. Your response to circumstances that you face are where your power lies. You have overcome incredibly difficult situations during the pandemic that we all hope is over. It's probably not over. But you've made decisions that have caused you to grow in ways that you have never imagined. You've created solutions you didn't know you could create in your life. And you should congratulate yourselves for that. We are all beginning to recognize, and I know we have conversations about this almost on a daily basis, that our world has changed forever in the last 2 years. It is not ever going to be what it used to be. And if we talk about wanting to go back to normal, and we do, we're still not sure what that's going to be, what it will become, how it will look, what values will be carried forward, what cultural norms will be embraced, how education will look, and how the public religious, and business worlds will evolve. That will be determined to a large extent by you. You have the power now. I'm excited to see what you will make the world become as the years go by. And I have so much faith in you, your enthusiasm, your determination, your grit, your ability to pivot, the word none of us like, in difficult times, because I've seen you prevail through all that's been placed in front of you. You're going to change the world further, and I believe you're going to make it better than it was. As Brene Brown notes, one day you will tell your story of how you overcame what you went through, and it will be someone else's survival guide. So congratulations. It hasn't always been easy. I hope some of it's been a lot of fun. You've completed a degree today, and you're going to receive a corresponding diploma. One day, some time ago, you set a very intentional goal for yourself, and you're going to see the benefits of that achievement for every single day of your life going forward. You've changed the trajectory of your life on this day. As you move forward from this day, your life story will be determined by the path that you choose. I recommend you choose joy. Strive for it. Insist on optimism. Find it in yourself and be with people who engender it. And then fight for those values that are most important to you. And determine and ensure that these values are accomplished with determination, with positivity, and with kindness. I suggest you work to make your life be spectacular because you can. All the faculty and staff at Concord hope that you remember your experiences here with fondness, and we look forward to learning about your journey going forward. So please keep in touch and let us know how you're doing. Never stop learning new things. Never let anyone convince you that the challenges you face are beyond your abilities, because they're not. As I say during every commencement ceremony, and some of you are probably tired of hearing me say it, I want you to remember that hard work and persistence are two of the most important elements leading to success. Those two alone will take you far as long as you're certain to plan, develop, and follow your goals. Finally, we are all honored to be here to offer you congratulations. We are so proud of you. We send you forward with the best of wishes that you make every one of your goals a reality. Thank you. Before our Grand Marshal welcomes you to cross the stage and receive your diploma, the Board of Governors has granted me authority to award an honorary degree this afternoon. I'm pleased to announce that Mr. Gregory Allen will be awarded the degree of Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa. Mr. Allen, will you please join us as Dr. Huffstetler reads your citation?
Mr. Gregory M. Allen, your extensive professional success in the financial industry is especially noteworthy, and your service to the community, your alma mater, and this country is also of high regard. You earned a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree with an emphasis in economics from Concord in 1970 and belonged to the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity. Your professional journey began in 1972 with Merrill Lynch as a financial advisor. 5 years later, you joined Morgan Stanley Dean Witter, now Morgan Stanley, spending 25 years working as a branch manager in Santa Fe, Oklahoma City, and Chicago. You also served as a regional sales manager and completed your tenure as regional director for Morgan Stanley's Southwest Division in Dallas. After a short retirement, you returned to the financial industry as a national sales director for Bank of America Investment Services. There, you oversaw more than 3,000 financial advisors and their retail offices nationwide. Leaving the big corporate firms behind, you became the founding partner of Disciplined Advisors Group, where you have used your experience to help friends and family with their investment needs. You received the Certified Financial Planners, CFP, designation in 1984 and have taught classes in economics, investments for the University of New Mexico, Los Alamos branch, and financial planning for the College of Financial Planning. Your exemplary commitment to Concord University includes service on the Board of Governors from 2012 to 2017 and on the CU Foundation Board since 2018, where you are currently chair of the Investments Committee. You also support Concord and its students through the Gregory Allen Scholarship. For commendable service with the National Guard in New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma, you earned the Texas Adjutant General's Individual Award and the Department of the Army's Army Achievement Medal. Membership on the Board of Directors for the Make-A-Wish Foundation of North Texas is only one example of your longstanding community involvement. Your family includes your wife, Lorraine, children Zachary and Veronica, and 4 grandchildren. For your outstanding professional achievements and dedication in service to others, Concord University confers upon you, Mr. Gregory M. Allen, the degree of Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa.
I was told I could talk as long as I want. Not very long, but I am humbled. And first I want to thank Dr. Bogus and to the faculty and to the student body. I'm not used to having a ponytail. And to the student body, as well as the Board of Governors for this honor. I'm extremely humbled because I sat in your place. And by the way, I want to give you a little advice. No one knows the future. So don't worry so much, especially at this time. So just enjoy yourself. But I was very lucky to come to Concord because Concord was my home. Not only when I walked into this 1966 as a student, I had enough money for 1 year. And I walked in the registration, and when I walked out, I had a grant, a loan, and a job. And from then on, I was able to go through college because of Concord. And I didn't have any brothers or sisters, so I didn't have a real family. I was raised by my grandmother. So when I came here, I didn't have much. But I got lucky and joined the fraternity of Pi Kappa Alpha, and now I have about 50-some brothers. As a matter of fact, some of them are here. I thank that. And I'll see a lot of them tonight to celebrate. So Concord is my family. It's my home. And I wanted to come back over the years, and you will one day look back and go, how did I get to where I was in life? And then you look back and go, you know, it was actually here at Concord. So congratulations and best luck to your future.
Greetings on behalf of the class of 2022 will be brought to you this afternoon by the 4 valedictorians: Katherine Helmick, Colton Lively, Chloe Martin, and Marisa Montgomery.
Good afternoon. I want to congratulate each of you on all of your achievements and your dedication to improving your futures. Each of you should be so proud of all that you have accomplished and achieved. Thank you to each family member and friend in attendance here today, and to those that may be watching our commencement online. Each of us owe so much to you for your unfailing support. My family, especially my parents, my younger brother, Aunt Roberta, and Uncle Jeff, have been my encouragement and shoulder every single day since I began my college journey. Their love, support, and patience through the smiles and the tears mean more than they will ever know. I'm eternally grateful for all that they are to me. I would also like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for all of his blessings. He never left the side of a stubborn young child afraid of what would lie ahead as a high school graduate. He has caught every tear, brought every smile, heard every cry, and given me my reason to rejoice. I could never be where I am today if he hadn't guided my every step. He used so many aspects to teach me through the past 4 years, and one of those tools he used were my professors. God blessed me with professors that have impacted my life in ways greater than I could ever fully explain. When I transferred to Concord 2 years ago, Dr. Williams was the first person from the university that I had the privilege of meeting. As afraid as I was to even imagine attending a larger college, she was so kind and patient as she hurried to ensure that I was enrolled in classes about 2 weeks before the semester was scheduled to begin. However, as I became acquainted with those in the business department, I soon realized that this kindness, patience, and desire to help students was a characteristic of each professor. Although I typically commuted or attended class on Zoom, Concord University began to feel like home to me. I am beyond grateful for the absolute honor and privilege I have had to be a student at Concord. Dr. Williams, Dr. Sawchuk, Dr. Browning, Ms. Stump, Dr. Deck, and Dr. Davis. Thank you so much for every minute that you took to help me with assignments and concepts, provide guidance and encouragement, and answer my seemingly endless questions. Each of you have deeply impacted my life, and I hope to follow the examples of incredible businessmen and women that you have presented to us students. I cannot thank God enough for the honor and privilege of being one of your students. Each of you are so special, and the influence you have is indescribable. I have never been more excited to be a student than I have been for the past 2 years as a student of Concord University. My professors and family were my encouragement every day. They believed in me when I often did not believe in myself. Each of you have been an incredible blessing in my life. This special day closes a very familiar chapter for each of us and opens a brand new, clean chapter for us to write. As we begin our careers and explore the world ahead of us, recollections of the days spent in classes may fade, but a piece of our foundations will always reveal Concord University, and we will forever be mountain lions. I pray that God blesses each of your paths, and I hope that each of you achieve the desires of your hearts. I sincerely congratulate you, Concord University's class of 2022. Thank you.
Good afternoon, faculty members, staff members, families, other graduation speakers, and the spring class of 2022. I am very humbled and very proud to have the opportunity to speak in front of so many distinguished, hardworking, and great people. It's hard to believe that our college undergraduate years are now over. It seems like just yesterday, we were all gathered around the front lawn of the Fine Arts Center taking our class picture. It's hard to believe that some of us took the last final exam we'll ever take this past week, while others of us will be continuing our education and will have many more exams to go. I don't really think it actually hit me that we were graduating until I began to write this speech. And let's just say, I could have done without the tears that formed in my eyes as I wrote each line. Although it's sad that our undergraduate years are over, it's nice to know that we're not walking out of here empty-handed. We're walking out of the Carter Center Gymnasium with knowledge, friends, family, athletic titles, prestigious awards, research experiences, and most importantly, a bachelor's degree. This degree is something that no one will be able to take away from us, and something that I hope each of you will consider to be one of your greatest accomplishments. This degree is one that holds an important reputation, as we have earned it from Concord University, a reputable and distinguished school known for producing exceptionally gifted and prepared graduates. I'd like to share a quote from the office's Dwight Schrute that I feel really describes this graduating class. Please hold on with me. I am ready to face any challenge that might be foolish enough to face me. Even a show as legendary hilarious as The Office can still give you good quotes to use in your graduation speech. I'll find that out in a couple seconds. But it stands true with the values and knowledge instilled in us by Concord and how we've persevered throughout a global pandemic to continue pursuing our college degrees. I don't know about you all, but I definitely feel like I'm prepared to take on the world thanks to Concord. We have worked hard since we started college, and even prior to college, to reach this incredibly important milestone of our lives. But what other experiences are we walking out of here with? What else did we learn that wasn't inside of a textbook? Maybe we learned that we need to work harder in our next stage of life, or maybe slow things down a little bit. Maybe we learned the importance of believing in ourselves. Maybe we learned that we should never back down from the chance at opportunity. Or maybe we learned some important lessons on what it means to be a leader. I can't speak on behalf of everyone, but I know I've learned some lessons about what I should do differently in the next chapter of my life and what I should continue doing. And nothing's wrong with that. These years of undergraduate school are meant to be important formative years of our lives. They're meant to be years where we find ourselves, discover who and what we want to be in life, meet lifelong friends, and make lifelong memories. Before I move on any further, I want to thank each of you, especially those of you I knew best, for giving me a memorable college experience. Some of us have been through some fun adventures together, and it's something I'm going to miss. Throughout my time knowing most of you, I've had the wonderful opportunity to get to know about your gifts that will make each of you special. Your humor, your intelligence, your sarcasm, your magical abilities, your athleticism, and your kind hearts are just a few words that come to mind when I think of some of your all's gifts. On this day, I wish each of you the best of luck in your future endeavors. I know that you all will greatly prosper in whatever career or life path you all pursue. I want to thank all the professors for their love, care, support, and mentoring throughout all my years here at Concord. I also want to thank them for their willingness to extend deadlines, deal with our complaining, and listen to our bad jokes, specifically my bad jokes. I also want to thank the Concord University Board of Governors, administration, faculty, staff, Student Government Association, my friends, family, and everyone in attendance. Thank you all for everything.
Good evening and welcome to Concord University. I would like to welcome the faculty and staff, families, friends, and my fellow graduates. It is an honor to stand in front of you today as one of the class valedictorians of Concord University. Today, I'm proud of the accomplishments that I have achieved throughout my college career. It is my hope that each of my fellow graduates feel the same way. Each of you have worked extremely hard and made sacrifices to get you to this point. While the challenges you have faced in your college career may have seemed undefeatable at times, I trust that your perseverance through these hard times has made you into a stronger individual. Becoming a college graduate is no easy task. Therefore, today is a day to celebrate. Today is a day to be proud of. I would like to thank Concord University for the education, experiences, and support that I have received throughout my college career. I can confidently say that the education I have received from Concord has helped me grow into a person that will be successful in my future career and endeavors. I would like to thank two specific professors from the Department of Education that have truly made an impact on me during my time at Concord. Dr. Nancy Burton and Dr. Kathy Hawks
have shown me what it means to be a great educator. It is an honor to have had the opportunity to be taught and supported by each of these women. I believe that their influences will continue to inspire me as I begin my own career in education. I would also like to take time to recognize my own family. Without my family's support, I would not be standing here today. Thank you for the opportunities and love that you have given me throughout my life to help me achieve my dreams and goals. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, congratulations on your hard work. You made it. Celebrate today with your loved ones and be proud of yourself. Whether your next step in life is the start of a new career, the start of graduate school, or maybe both, I wish you the very best of luck. By sitting here today, each of you have already proven your willingness to work hard to achieve your dreams. I will leave you with words from one of my favorite quotes, because it is my hope that each of you will go out into the world and do well, but more importantly, go out into the world and do good. Dr. Vargas, faculty, staff, students, family, and friends, today is a day that we have much to celebrate and much to hope for. Romans 5:3-4 says, "Not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope." I can say with full certainty that the adversity we have faced these past 2 years living through a pandemic has produced within us endurance and character. First, I want to thank the Lord for giving us the strength and grace to make it through not only the pandemic, but through our entire college experience with all of the challenges that came with it. Secondly, I want to thank all of our professors, faculty, and staff for making our college experience during COVID-19 the safest, most pleasant, and most productive time possible. Thank you for going above and beyond to make sure students feel heard, secure, and supported. I want to personally thank Dr. Rieger, Dr. Gompf, Dr. Patricia, Dr. Deck, Dr. Burton, Dr. Malkovich, Dr. Powell, and Dr. Hawks for challenging me to meet my fullest potential and putting up with my millions of questions at every turn throughout these past 4 years. I asked a lot of questions. On behalf of our class, I want to say thank you to all of our family and friends who have supported us throughout the stress this new way of learning has caused us. Despite the hardships that inevitably came along with the novelty of attending school during the COVID-19 pandemic, I feel that these difficulties have equipped us to adapt to challenging circumstances in the workforce. Going to school virtually has taught me how to connect with my peers, my professors, my students, and my students' parents in a new way. I also feel equipped to take on a job that may require me to work from home. In light of just celebrating Concord's 150th anniversary, I will say that attending school these past 2 years during the pandemic has connected us as a class and a community on a deeper level than I had ever anticipated. I think I speak for everyone when I say that the trials we have faced have produced endurance and strength of character within us. C.S. Lewis wrote, "There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind." I have hope that this is true for all of us today. Be safe, be thankful, and enjoy this day. Thank you.
We would now like to recognize our students graduating with institutional and field honors. Will those students who have earned the following summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and field honors. Please stand and be recognized. At this time, the candidates for degrees in course will be presented to the President by Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Edward Huffstetler. The class of 2022 will please stand.
President Bogus, pending the submission of semester grades, the candidates standing before you have fulfilled all the requirements for the bachelor's degree as prescribed by the Concord University Board of Governors and the faculty of Concord University. I am pleased to present these individuals to you for recognition and the granting of degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the laws of West Virginia, and on behalf of the faculty of Concord University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree you have earned in accordance with the testimonials you are about to receive. And I declare you worthy of all the rights, privileges, immunities, honors, and signal obligations here and elsewhere belonging to this degree.
The class of 2022 will please be seated. The graduates will now come forward to receive their diplomas in order indicated in the commencement program. Although official diplomas will be mailed to graduates in the near future, all participants will receive appropriate documents today. Dr. Edward Huffstetler will announce each of the graduates.
At this time, candidates from the Department of Business, Department of Education, and Department of Mathematics and Computer Sciences will receive their diplomas. Hannah Altizer, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude, with a concentration in accounting. Victoria Neka Atassier, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, with a concentration in marketing. Adrian Cabello Espinar, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in finance and a concentration in sports management. Sorry. Robbie Cochran, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in sports management. Jordan Nicole Edmonds, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management. Brianna N. Fields, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude, with a concentration in accounting and a concentration in marketing. Jared Fisher, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in finance and a concentration in marketing. John N. Fornash, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in finance and a concentration in marketing. Gabriel Garcia, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management and a concentration in marketing. Maggie Garris Gwynn, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management and a concentration in marketing. Austin Hazelwood, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in finance. Katherine Michelle Helmick, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude, with a concentration in accounting. Hannah Hilton, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in sports management. Alexis Jennings, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in marketing. Katie A. Marr, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude, with a concentration in accounting and a concentration in management. John Wesley Merica, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting. Emily Hannah Peck, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude, with a concentration in accounting and a concentration in marketing. Aubrey Cheyenne Payton, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude, with a concentration in accounting and a concentration in management. Alexis Cruz Phillips, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in sports management. Isaac Prather, Bachelor of Science in Recreation and Tourism Management, cum laude, with a concentration in park and recreation management. Benjamin Hunter Price, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in sports management. Gavin Jackson Pruitt, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude, with a concentration in finance. Zachary Noah Roney, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management. Jada Strahan, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management. Keegan Brent Webb, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting. Jonathan A. Wilhelm, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in management. Abigail Billings, Bachelor of Science in Education, cum laude, with a major in elementary education. William Brown, Bachelor of Science in Education with a major in special education. Savannah Marie Hawkins Connor, Bachelor of Science in Education with a major in elementary education. Joseph Dart, Bachelor of Science in Education with a major in elementary education. Ashton Farrell, Bachelor of Science in Education with a major in special education. Carly Jean Foran, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in elementary education. Alea Sue Morgan Gerwig, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in special education. Matthew Colin Harvey, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in secondary education and a Bachelor of Science with a major in geography and geospatial science. Peyton Alexis Hurd, Bachelor of Science in Education, magna cum laude, with a major in elementary education. Tara James, Bachelor of Science in Education, cum laude, with a major in elementary education. William Johnston, Bachelor of Science in Education, with a major in secondary education. Samantha B. Juba, Bachelor of Science in Education, cum laude, with a major in elementary education. Chloe Martin King, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in elementary education. Heather L. Martin, Bachelor of Science in Education, with a major in elementary education. Emily Grace Myers, Bachelor of Science in Education, cum laude, with a major in elementary education. Marisa S. Montgomery, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in secondary education. Rose Renee Richmond, Bachelor of Science in Education, with a major in special education. Hannah Grace Stauffer, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in secondary education. Abigail E. Stimson, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in secondary education and a Bachelor of Arts with a major in English literature. Caitlin Stump, Bachelor of Science in Education, magna cum laude, with a major in special education. Hunter James Thomas, Bachelor of Science in Education, with a major in secondary education. Jillian Harley Tolliver, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in elementary education. Dina Renee Weatherby, Bachelor of Science in Education, cum laude, with a major in elementary education and a major in special education. Zachary Evan White, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in secondary education. Cameron Whitaker, Bachelor of Science in Education, summa cum laude, with a major in elementary education. Victor Adonakar Atassier, Bachelor of Science, cum laude, with a major in computer science. Tylen Kendall Fowler, Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems. Colton Elliott Lively, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude, with a major in mathematics. Bailey Ann Meadows, Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems, summa cum laude, and Bachelor of Arts with a major in advertising graphic design. David Lee Meadows, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude with a major in computer science. Hunter Michelson, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude with a major in computer science. Sega thank you, Sawama Skell, Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems, summa cum laude. Jacob Wickline, Bachelor of Science with a major in Computer Science.
Please stand and join us in singing the Concord University alma mater located on the back cover of your commencement program.
Concord, we hail thee, hats off to you. Ever you'll find us loyal and true, firm and undaunted, always will be. Hail to the school we love, here's a toast to thee.
It is customary at this time for graduates to move their tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, graduates.
Faculty and graduates, please remain standing for the recessional. The audience may be seated.